Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here outside the mobile weather office on this Monday morning. It's the 28th day of October, 2024. This is the morning briefing. This morning, coming to you from New Orleans. Over the weekend, we made tracks to the south, went from New England. Actually, we were in Washington, D.C. on Friday, and now we are in New Orleans. But for Northern California, what we're going to be seeing is a cooler change this week, as well as chances of rain later on this week, and maybe even a little Sierra snow. So let's get to that. I want to start with what happened yesterday in terms of rain. And these are the rainfall totals over the last 24 hours. And these come from the California Nevada River Forecast Center, and otherwise known as cnrfc.noaa.gov. It's a great spot to look for observed precipitation as well as river levels when we get into that time of the year as well. So here's how much rain we did see. The valley didn't get anything other than a few sprinkles. The west slope did get a little bit of rain. Most areas under 1/10 of an inch of rain, a few areas a little bit more than 1/10, and it got better as you went north on the west slope. And then over here on the Coast Range, there were many areas north of Lake County that did see about 1/4 of an inch of rain or so. I don't think we'll be adding much to that in these elevations. However, on the west slope, and especially from Lassen County down toward Lake Tahoe, we will likely see a bit more during the course of the day today. And that's because the best part of this weather system is now sliding out. Colder air is coming in. This little feature right in here, that's what will touch off the chance of rain and snow showers as we go through the day today. But I don't think it's going to be enough to impact travel. It's just going to be somewhat unsettled in the high Sierra, and colder too. This flow coming down from the north is going to bring us colder weather, and we just have not seen that so far this month. Yeah, it's gotten cooler, but it really hasn't gotten cold, which it can, relatively speaking, in the month of October. So here's the way this month has gone. Of course, we started with the heat. We had 6 of the first 8 days at or above 100, including the hottest day we have ever seen in downtown Sacramento in the month of October, back on the 3rd, hitting 103. With overnight lows in the 60s. I mean, that's July or August kind of weather. But then we did see the drop off, and now we've sprinkled in a couple of daytime highs in the 70s, some overnight lows in the 40s, and we'll see more of that this week, with perhaps even daytime highs staying in the 60s. So let's take a look at why this is happening. So here's that trough digging in that touched off the showers that we saw in some spots yesterday, and as it swings by today, you get into the north flow, and that really just kind of shuts things down. Now, once all of that goes by, we get a little bit of ridging for Tuesday and into Wednesday, but then this next feature dropping out of the Gulf of Alaska will bring down colder weather, and then another chance of showers. That's a good setup for showers right there, and I'll show you the shower scenario here in just a second. But that's a good pattern. That's a cool pattern. That's an unsettled pattern for Northern California, and that's basically during the day on Thursday. Let me show you the latest thinking here from the NAM. So this is the 6Z run of the NAM, and as we go through the day today, here's the chance of snow showers, rain and snow showers just in the Sierra. Nothing all that big, and as you can see, it does turn into some snow, and that continues into this afternoon and into tonight. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, dry out. This is Wednesday, and then this model won't get all the way through the day on Thursday, but it gets into early Thursday. That's before the sun comes up, and you can see that this one is a little bit colder, so it may provide a couple of inches of snow. We'll see whether or not that's going to be enough for chain controls on Thursday morning. We'll figure that out in the coming days. So that's the way the NAM shows it. I can also show you the way the GFS shows it this morning. This looks similar for the next couple of days. We dry out for Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on Thursday, this looks a little bit better because it goes deeper into the day. This is Thursday evening, snow in the Sierra, and then drying as we get into Friday and the weekend. So right now, it looks as though the weekend is going to be okay. Let's look at total precipitation accumulation. We'll do total snow accumulation. And now this is kind of like, just kind of, we'll see. There may be enough for chain controls on Thursday and Thursday afternoon, but in terms of precipitation, total precip accumulation, this includes what we would see on Thursday and Thursday night. We could see a couple of tenths in the valley. So it looks as though we may get past Halloween without any rain. But then again, we may see some as we head into Thursday night, Friday, Saturday. We'll see about that. Anyway, so that's our next chance of some rain. I also talked about the fact that it's going to get colder, and for that, let me look at the 850 millibar temperatures, the 5,000 foot temperatures. This morning they're around 5 degrees, and they'll warm up a little bit over the next couple of days. Let's get into Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday's still not a bad day. Temperatures around 6 or 7. That's good enough to keep our daytime highs in the upper 60s. But then as that system goes by on Thursday, it'll get colder. This is Friday. Friday afternoon, we're seeing our temperatures around 3 or 4 degrees. We're not seeing anything really cold, down around 0 or so, except in the high Sierra as we get into the day on Saturday. But after that, we will see temperatures rebound again as we get into early next week. So a lot to keep track of this week. Cooler weather. Other than some Sierra snow showers today, everybody else will be dry, and we'll keep our eye on the chance of rain on Thursday and just how extensive that might be, and especially what that might mean for the Sierra if you're planning on traveling over the Sierra on Thursday. And again, so that's something that here on Monday morning is tough to nail down, but as we get closer to it over the next couple of days, and I would think that even by tomorrow morning we'll have a better idea, because by then the NAM will have had a few runs to look at Thursday, and I'll have a better idea about that. So that's everything I've got for you this morning from New Orleans, gradually heading our way home. We'll see where I am tomorrow with the next morning update. In the meantime, make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.